friends. Today we are going to be focusing on data sets, central tendency, meaning mean, median, and mode, and how to organize our data sets. Right here we have a list of math scores from a 4th grade math test. Starting from the beginning, we have a 40, 70, 47, 93, 55, 51, 48, 78, 84, 51, 52, 43, 87, 56, 40, 74, 59, 90, 76, 41, 71, and 45. Altogether, there are 22 scores. We need to remember that number for later on. Now, if we focus on central tendency, we're going to be learning about mean, which means it is the average of the data set. So if we add all of these numbers up that we just named off and divide it by 22, we can find our median. Our median is the middle in an ascending or descending data set, which means we need to organize this from smallest to largest. Our mode is the most frequent number in the data set. So once we organize our data set, we can go through and see which number occurs the most. So let's start by organizing our data set. So the best way to do this is find the smallest number and start there. So we're going to find our 40, check it off. We're going to go through, let's look, I found another 40. I'm going to write 40, check it off. I see a 41. We're going to write our 41, and we're going to continue to do this till our whole data set is organized. So I see a 51, another 51. I don't see any 50s. But, oh, we got to go back to 40. Okie dokie. So I see a 43. 43, cross that off. I see a 45. 45, cross that off. Oh, I see a 47. I'm going to write my 47, cross it off. Going to go through. Do I see any more 40s? I see a 48. Okie dokie, 48. Cross that 48 off. Okay, so I think we're done with our 40s. Yes, so we're going to go to 50. I see a 51. I'm going to cross my 51 off. Right next to it is a 52. I'm going to cross that 52 off. I see a 55. I'm going to cross my 55 off. 56. Oh, missed one. Gotta go back. You gotta be careful. There's another 51. 52. 55. 56. Okay, we're getting there. Okay. I see a 59. Okay, I think we're done with our 50s. We go through. Next, we need to look at our 60s. Do I see any 60s? I don't see any 60s in our data set. So we're going to skip 60 and go to 70. See 170. See 71. Cross those two off. What's next? I see a 74. Cross that off. See 76. 76. Cross that off. Any more 70s? I see a 78. It's looking kind of messy. 78. Okay, so we're done with our 70s. Almost done. So we're going to look for our 80s. 84. Cross that off. I see an 87. I see a 90. And I see a 93. Okay, so we're going to go through and count, see how many numbers are in our data set so we are still organized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we have all 22. So if we focus on the mean first, we need to add all these numbers up, which can be very scary. But we're going to use our calculators. I'm going to use my phone as my calculator. And we're going to start with our first number. So 40 plus 40 plus 41 plus 43 plus 45 plus 47 plus 48 plus 51 plus 51 plus 52 plus 55 plus 56 plus 59 plus 70 Let's start over, okay. 40 plus 40 plus 41 plus 43 plus 45 plus 47 plus 48 plus 51 plus 51 plus 52 plus 55 plus 56 plus 59 plus 70 plus 71 plus 74, 76, 78, 84, 87, 90, and 93. That is a big number, so we're going to write that number down at the end of our data set so we don't forget it. 1, 3, 5, 1. Okay. So how we find the median is we take our total 1351 and divide it by 21 or 22. I'm going to put the 22 right here. Take my calculator and divide it by 22, and I get 61.4. Is our mean. Now that we have an organized ascending data set, we're going to start from both sides. We're going to go in 1 each time. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we landed on 55 and 56. So, pretty sure we're going to go 55 plus 56 equals divided by 2. 5.5. Median equals 55.5. And our mode is the most frequent number in the data set. So I'm going to take a purple marker and I'm going to go through and I see 140. I'm going to put a dot around the 40 and there's another 40. So I'm going to put another purple dot here. I don't see any more 40s. So I'm going to go take a green marker and I'm going to go through until I find another, okay, 51. 51 has a pair. So 51 gets a green dot. Now let's see. We're going to go through and see if there are any more matches. I'm not seeing any more matches in our data set. So our mode is going to be 40 and 51. Okay, so now that we have looked over our central tendency, we found our median, which is 5.5. We found our mode, which is 40 and 51, and we found our mean, which is 61.4. Now, we need to graph our data set. How are we going to do that? We're just going to look at all of our test scores and write them down on our graph right here. So, here's our test scores on the x-axis and then the frequency of those test scores on the y-axis. So we're going to start with 40, 40, okay, 41, 43, 45, 47, 48, 51, 52, 55, 56, 59, 70, 71, 74, 76, 78, 84, 87. Can you guys still see me? There we go. 90, 93. That's a lot of numbers to graph, but don't worry. We are going to take our purple marker now, and we're going to say the frequency. So we know from our mode that there are only two of a certain number. So we're going to do this. We're going to go 1, because there are a lot of numbers in our data set that have only one number. And now I'm going to go to 2, because we do know that there are two numbers of the same number. I'm going to take a pink marker, and we're going to look at 40. 40 has 1, 2. So its frequency, the number of times it occurs in our data set, is 2. So I'm going to draw a line from 40. I'm going to make a little bar graph. It's not that pretty, but it's okay. So 41, it only has 1. So we're going to make a little bar graph. 43 has 1. 45 has 1. Ooh, getting different shapes. 47 has 1. We can do that all the way till we get to 51. So 48 has 1 as well. They should all be the same height because they're all one frequency. 52. Okay. Oops, 51. 51 has 2. So we're going to bring this up to the 2 mark again, just like we did for 40. And we're going to color our bar graph in. And then from 52 all the way to 93, there are only one of each number. So I want you to take your time and do your bar graph. Make sure all your bar graphs are even. Okay. 59, 70. Hopefully mine look good. Trying to take my time. Oops, sounds a little tall. So 74 has 1. 76 has 1. 78 has 1. 84 has 1. 87 has 1. 90 has 1. 93 has 1. Okay, so, ooh, that looks a little ugly. So, out of all of our numbers in our data set, we have 22 test scores. 2 tested 40, 1 tested through 41 through 48, 2 tested at 51, and the rest tested the same number. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 out of our 22 friends had individual scores, and 1, 2, 3, 4 out of our 22 friends had double scores. So, if we go back to our mean of our data set equaled 61.4. Our median equaled 55.5. And our mode equaled 40 and 51. And that is our lesson today.